Elise joins us now with more on Hannah. Elise, I mentioned to you this morning that my mom and sister and nephew are down at the coast. So obviously this is something that everyone down there is going to be watching, and even up here in North Texas.
Absolutely, Madison. Yeah, really our closest one we've seen. And I am happy to say this one does not look like the strongest storm. However, it's still going to dump a lot of rain. I still think the flash flooding is going to be a big concern. Widespread amounts, 4 to 8 inches there along the Texas coast. So it's going to be a rain focus more than anything else, not so much wind. But we are watching this organized storm now, Tropical Storm Hanna, still over those warm waters in the Gulf. You can see those outer bands stretching from the Louisiana coast all the way to through the Mississippi, Alabama, and even over to Florida. So several states already getting in on some of the outer bands from this system, even though it's yet to make landfall. So let's talk about that. Right now, 45-mile-per-hour max sustained winds moving off west-northwest. 5 miles an hour, still set to make a landfall across southern Texas tomorrow. The timing has pushed back a little bit more, so it looks like from maybe the afternoon to the evening tomorrow for a landfall near or maybe just south of Corpus Christi, but regardless, widespread impact to all of South Texas. This continues to curve to the south, actually, as we move on into Sunday and Monday. It rips apart and weekends, but still produces some rainfall there. So with that track, of course, the rainfall going to stay focused across South and Central Texas. The locations with those warnings right now all throughout the coast. Tropical storm warning stretching close to around Galveston all the way through Victoria, Corpus Christi, and Port Mansfield. That is the locations we're seeing with that warning that will see the biggest impact, that will see the biggest amounts of rainfall from this. So as we look at some of the latest modeling, it does appear that, again, up to 8 inches for widespread amounts. There could be some isolated spots, extreme South Texas, that pick up amounts topping 10 inches. That would be places like Brownsville. So we will be monitoring that, where the flood threat will be the greatest with this storm. What does this mean for us here in North Texas? I think it means that we certainly are talking a really humid setup. We're going to see gradually more clouds in the mix, I believe, by Saturday, but especially into Sunday, and occasional rain chances. So by tonight, we're already talking about that isolated threat. Again, on Saturday night, the best chance being south and southeast. So places like Tyler, Palestine, Corsicana, over to Hillsborough. I think you're the ones to watch for some isolated heavy downpours. No one's seeing the rain right now. We're all seeing the heat, feeling like 94. Could feel as hot as 104, 105 today, so take it easy, find the shade. Try to get some AC when you can, as we will still see a very hot forecast.